Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly.
Erik. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Erik,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hap Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Erik.
And Kelly.
This week we watched Bad Boys, directed by Michael Bay, written by George Gallo and Michael Berry, starring Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, and Lisa Boyle. IMDb synopsis: two hip detectives protect a witness to I was listening to the audio and it just making sure it sounded all right, so it was really fucking me up. Two hip detectives protect a witness to a murder while investigating a case of stolen heroin from the evidence storage room from their police precinct. So what'd you guys think?
I love that they're two hip detectives.
I know it's weird, right? What the fuck? Who the fuck wrote this thing? I mean, it was somebody that wrote.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it was definitely a white guy.
Oh, yeah.
Or a white person.
Well, because, first of all, hip hasn't been used in a while. A long while, you know, where it was
I know,
relevant.
that's almost like jive.
Yeah.
Like that, you know, that level of a thing, don't you think?
Yeah. And you think they would update it if someone wrote it like when IMDb first got out and be like, oh, let's just tweak this a little bit. And first of all, what was actually hip about them? I mean, you didn't see them like blasting music and being like, look at my cool shoes, bruh. Or I don't know.
They weren't Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Oh man, damn it. So I learned something. Apparently, I have a some kind of family member, some kind of family member on the Miami PD, because I seem to be related to Martin Lawrence's character here.
I mean,
besides the same name, but also the food. I mean,
No.
come on.
No.
I
was your home life similar to that?
No, we didn't have that many people in the house is the thing. It's just
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So but
I thought you were gonna say no, I was more like Mike Lowry.
God no, we weren't rich as fuck, man. Come on.
Oh god,
Have a nice place. Maybe that's what makes him hip. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, maybe.
I wonder if he just shows ladies his wallet and that's his success. The masseuse lady's been coming over and she's like, this guy's got a nice place.
She ain't a masseuse.
Plus, we're doing drugs.
Like, see, Phoebe on
hook up,
Friends was a
Bobby.
masseuse for a bit, and she didn't dress like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Phoebe was hot. I'm just gonna say it. She was my favorite. Like, she was the one I definitely used in the spank bank the most. I was like, I like a weirdo.
Yes, our listeners
man.
needed that. So
Well, I mean, you know, they're probably all like, what the hell's Jennifer Aniston's Rachel people? And then you got people like Jason who are like, they're definitely Monica people. They like to be told what to do.
Oh man.
Steve, we all know he's a Chandler guy.
Fuck yeah. What's the point in denying
could he
anything,
like him
man?
anymore?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Oh man.
Ricky, he's a Gunther fella.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that show
Like his-
anywhere near enough to know who the fuck Gunther is.
He's the blonde dude that works at the coffee shop.
Yeah, that
hates
fell in
Rachel.
love with. No, she doesn't hate Rachel.
I thought he did.
No, he's in love with her.
Oh, weird. Okay, I
Yeah.
was getting the wrong vibe from him. I thought he was a different sort of fellow.
No.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a character on there. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, Kelly's been watching it, and I pick things up, so that happens. So this show, Michael Bay at his finest. This might be his best movie. I mean, I didn't see one Transformer.
This is before he exploded every single thing, too. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Well, he exploded quite a bit in this movie.
Yes,
Yeah, but like every scene in most new Michael Bay movies is do a scene, explosion, do a scene, explosion. It's just got to end with an explosion. Like when they leave Lowry's apartment at any point, it should have exploded at least 4 times. So, but you know, this is before he decided to blow everything up.
Yeah,
just most of the stuff.
And there's no Megan Fox in this, thank God.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel she's only been in one of his movies, though, right? It was just the Transformers, right?
That might be the only one I've ever seen. I was like, no, I'm done. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that lady in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Don't want to see her in what were we just talking about? Transformers. I don't want to see her anything associated with my childhood at all.
Well,
God, man, you're gonna be
besides
disappointed
this movie,
when we choose that.
I didn't know Michael Bay did this movie until I saw the credits. But like Michael Bay before this, I only knew of like Transformers, and didn't he do one of the Star Trek movies or no?
No, that was yeah.
Oh, what? That's stupid. Why?
Yeah.
Is there a movie?
Abrams likes lens flare. That's his thing. He loves lens flare. Just lens flares
What's
it
that?
up. You know, like when the sun kind of shines off of something, like you know, it glares into the lens.
Yeah,
That's Abrams'
Shoddy
thing.
camera work is what that is.
Oh,
When they're out in space and the guy's shining it at the damn moon, or the sun, the moon.
he gets lens flare off the moon. It's a really shiny moon. It's a super moon that night.
Dude, the moon is pretty shiny. I mean, I was listening to this flat Earth guy talk about the lumen squared thing, and the moon shit needs to be like 50 feet off the ground for it to be as bright as it is, working backwards from the information he knows. And my favorite thing is where you have people who have conspiracy theories that are ridiculous trying to use science to justify them. They make me laugh so much. And I feel like Burnett's character could definitely have fallen into that category. I mean, he could definitely be like, you don't even believe it. You believe in the round earth? Mike Lowry.
I don't know. I don't feel like he would try to convince anybody of anything, though. He wasn't very good at that. You know, that was Lowry's thing. He was the smooth dude, you know? I don't know what the fuck Martin Lawrence's character did for the team, I guess. I don't know. It's the loyalty.
Comical.
Yeah, comic relief.
Comic relief. And he's the guy with the red shirt on that nobody knows in the Star Trek episode. Right? He comes through the door, they're shooting at him.
Yeah.
And then he's a goofball. It's pretty funny having him when he was telling that giant inmate that he was going to knock his ass out. I was like, oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh man.
But it's you know, it's kind of funny to see what like idealized cops act like in a movie sense, where they just kind of run around and shoot at people. And you're like, I can see why somebody might be having some problems with this kind of stuff going on.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the time period of like, this is just how all cop movies were, you know? So that's why movies like The Other Guys and stuff like that make fun of this kind of shit, you know? So, because that's all they were. It's just like, you've got 2 fucking cops that are fucking drug officers, narc officers, fucking like trying to undercover this fucking murder scheme and all this other shit and stuff like that, and they're going in guns blazing and just blasting stuff. He's got like fucking SWAT gear in his fucking trunk of his car ready to fucking go at all times. I don't know, it's just the way these kinds of movies were, you know. I don't think we'll see very many of these anymore though.
So I seen a preview of a movie that was clearly made before all this stuff with Thomas Jane in it.
Yeah.
Or I think that's how you say his name. The Canadian fella that played the Punisher at one point.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is talking about how people want him to do. Anyways, if you watch the preview for the movie, it's just like one of those like, wow, whoever was like, this is a great idea for a movie, has like anti-psychic ability. Because I mean, it is like the most ill-timed sucker. It's like, oh man, I feel sorry for you, bro. How did you mess this up that bad? Because that guy doesn't know what the hell he's
Is this the Vice movie?
It might be. I don't remember the name of it. I literally seen I watched the preview like a month ago and was like, oh boy, I couldn't have picked a worse time, buddy. Holy shit. We need to study this guy's brain for science because he is anti-psychic.
Yeah, this one looks like it's like it looks very similar to what like Westworld is, where people are living out their fantasies, and it looks like they're cops in this. So it's got Bruce Willis in it. I don't know if that's the one. Dude's been in a lot of movies. So Thomas Jane's been in a movie called Butt Whistle. So there you go.
Butt Whistle. Story of
No,
Ricky
I wasn't
Burnett.
imitating one. I was just laughing. I was in the middle of yawning, just so you know.
It was 1,000,000 to 1 shot, Doc, I swear.
Don't know how I got up there.
I don't know where that came from. It's 1,000,000 to 1 shot.
Oh, man. It doesn't seem like a very funny movie, though. It's about, like, trying to stop somebody from committing suicide and stuff. Man, how do you name
With
a movie?
a butt whistle?
I don't know.
He's like, I'll save you with terrible comedy.
So after he dies, does he get cremated and then that's when it whistles, or when he passes gas? When he's,
oh my god!
How, when's it blow? When's it?
Kelly.
That's not how it works.
Fuck.
Does he get excited and or nervous and toot, and it just goes along with it? I don't know.
God damn it. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I remember watching this movie and I liked all the chasing scenes. That's the stuff that I remembered. I did not remember any of the boobs or butts at all.
Was there bare boobs?
Not really.
I didn't see any bare boobs.
Practically.
There's butts like had a lot of wedgies. There was a lot of wedgies.
Yeah,
like,
wedgies.
Why are they?
This
having
is
wedgies?
Miami. It's just wedgie capital of the world.
That's true. I mean, it doesn't look like that on Dexter.
No.
Well, Dexter takes place a little further in the future, so.
Well, I mean, you can see Dexter's dad like shooting the guy up with stuff right at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
When he sneaks up on him and jabs him with the needle.
Was that him?
What a weird like who the hell would have an evidence locker like that? Boy, that would have made Breaking Bad that whole thing a lot different.
Yeah.
Then you'd see Walt trying to Mission Impossible it in there instead of doing his awesome magnet idea.
Come on, Walt's not gonna Mission Impossible. He's make Jesse do it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Then Jesse'd get high and get all fucked up and lost in there.
Oh.
And he'd end up in the sewer. And then the alien guy would be like, "Hey, can you put these nanobots in the water?" And he's like, "I don't work for the city. I'll do it." Yeah.
For some reason, and maybe I'm fucking forgetting, but Joey Pants wasn't bad in this movie, right? Joe Pantalone?
No, he was a good guy.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought he was a bad guy in this movie.
Me too. I was like the same thing.
I was like, was he the inside guy? Come on, and the way he's acting and stuff, especially when they're like trying to get what's her name, the witness, I forgot her name, the actress.
Tay Leone.
Yeah, when they're trying to get her like to cooperate and stuff like that, it really felt like he was trying to get the information on where she's gonna be so that he can send somebody to kill her. And I'm like, man, is he a bad guy in the second one?
I don't remember the second one.
I don't remember.
He's also in the third one too, but I don't know. So I'd assume he wouldn't be a bad. Well, that doesn't mean anything. I guess you can be a bad guy in two different movies.
That's kind of weird. Normally, the cops are like captains or like a surly African American fella, and in this one, it's a surly Boston guy.
Yeah.
Which is funny. I would really like to see a new one of these with Bill Burr as the captain. You know, and you actually it would be really funny to see what's his name? How did he say his name? Key and Peele.
Keegan Michael
Jordan
Key.
Peele and
Yeah. And then I don't know about Peele so much. I think Hannibal Buress would be better as the other guy.
Yeah.
Because
with his laugh. I love his
because
laugh.
he's a funnier guy, and plus watching him run, he's slightly what's that thing where your knees bow-legged.
Bow-legged, yeah.
He's slightly bow-legged, and he jokes about it on a podcast. I watch him, but I've seen him run on a TV show, and let me tell you, that is hilarious. So watching those two,
and I feel like Jordan Peele is doing a lot more like behind the scenes stuff nowadays. Anyways, he's doing a lot more producing and things. I know he hosted the new Twilight Zone and stuff, but he's doing a lot of directing and shit. So
he does a lot of voice acting too.
yeah.
But like that dude's been just fucking. Anything he's in, it's fucking great. Like it's hilarious. And so like even like the Predator movie, he was fucking great in that movie. Just
he was like the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
Other than the other guy at the beginning who was saying all the stuff and was pretty funny. Can't remember his name.
Nice.
Well,
that one dude with the things, and he was doing the stuff. He had
glasses. He was only in it for like 10 minutes, and he had a lot of funny stuff to say.
Yeah.
That's all I can remember about him. Anyway, so that stuff, it's pretty funny. I'd like to see more of that. I miss the bunny cop movies where you got the two.
I thought you said bunny cop. I'm like,
I love bunny cops. You get to see the Easter bunny.
Yeah.
Peter Rabbit, fight crime.
Cadbury bunny.
The Cadbury bunny. You mean the Easter bunny?
No, that's not the same.
You gotta watch some Zootopia then, because that's got bunny cop.
Oh, that's right.
Apparently, Bad Boys 4 is announced, so we'll get another one of these. Maybe. We'll see.
That's funny. I want to see Bad Boys Transformers at this point. Like, just get full ridiculousness with it,
Yeah. Like they haven't already?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see. Did you see the new one? Is it all right?
I haven't watched it yet. I was going to watch it in theaters, and then everything happened, so. Everything was closed down. Couldn't do it. So.
Yeah, this whole closing down thing. What a bummer.
Yeah.
Like, let's just open everything back up and not worry about it anymore.
Well, I think like you still do movie theaters. Like, say normally it holds, I don't know, 60 seats. I know that's unrealistic. That's probably way more than that. But say 60 seats, every other chair or whatever be open, or every 2 other chairs. I don't know. There could be a way it could still be open, right? There has to be.
Yeah.
Smaller seating, and then just have more shows or something. Stop.
I don't know how they're gonna do any of it. I mean, I think they're gonna wait for us all to be broke, and then they're all gonna get sick anyway.
The thing is that even if they open right now, they're gonna eventually run out of movies to put out because their most productions have stopped. I know that they started up again a little bit, but nearly all the productions going on have stopped. So nothing's being filmed. So like anything that's supposed to come out is all that's left right now. I mean, I'm sure there are other stuff that could be released, stuff that could be edited and, put out there, but it's not, that's a lot of fucking money to put out and then try to advertise that kind of thing. So I think most of the theaters right before they shut down again, they were going to just start releasing older movies. They were going to do kind of what they do in the summer at the theaters where they show like older, like, kids movies, family movies, things like that. So just stuff to get people in there. Yeah.
Back to the Future. Yeah.
So just something to get people in the seats. Plus, if the theaters do that, the theaters can actually make money off of that because they can make money off the tickets as well as the concessions, where a new release, the theaters don't make any money, or like, I think they made like 10% off of any of the ticket prices until the movie's been in the theaters for a certain amount of time. That's why they push the concessions so hard, though, You know, because it's like, yeah, and why they're so fucking expensive, because they don't make the money off of those big releases. But the more people that come in, obviously, the more people that, you know, percentage wise, are going to buy more concessions. So you show the movie, they make whatever off the movie, and then a bunch more off the concessions. And then when the movie's been in there for a month or two, I think there's usually like a set amount of time. And then the theater starts getting more and more of a cut of that box office thing. So. And
I think they would make it easier to get concessions. I mean, one of the things that I don't like is that it's such a pain in the butt.
Well, it just takes so long.
Like in the movie,
especially the one we have here, it's like they have another concession stand that they never open. Like it is open. Yeah. It used to be open quite a bit more, and they don't open it as much. So you could like go, well, I'll skip this line and I'll go to the other one in the back. But they don't even open that one very much. So it's like, okay, I guess even on like Fridays or like big release nights, they just don't have it.
I guarantee you, if it was open, people would go to it because you know how many times you're like, oh, you're already sat down. You don't want to go all the way up to the front. Yeah. You're like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, sure, on the way back, I'll grab a candy. Damn it, you know, you got me. Yeah. But like, how many more people does it take to hire to do that?
Well, and like that other concession only has 2 or 3 spots there too, where the one on the fronts, you know, like got 5. And now that they serve alcohol at this one, it takes so much fucking longer because you have the morons ordering the alcohol who are possibly already drunk or are complaining because they can't get alcohol for their buddy inside the theater because
fast enough.
Yeah, and they're like the person at the counter is super slow. Why is it taking you
so long to hand me a beer, buddy? Yeah. Like you just open the thing, grab it and give me the beer. What are you even doing?
Well, yeah, it's a cool idea, but you don't go to a movie theater to get drunk. Like that's what a bar or your home's for. So I mean, why would there be that kind of?
I've been to a movie theater drunk, and that's a missed opportunity. It is fantastic.
Oh yeah, with you and your brothers, and I had to pick you guys up, and you were just like in town being all dumb.
Yeah, we were watching a dumb movie, and everybody luckily realized it was a dumb movie fairly quickly when our comments started appearing. Nobody was telling us to shut up. And then somebody came in, and then we told them to leave. We kicked them out of the theater, which was stupid.
You leave.
And then, there was only like 6 other people, and they were like, yeah, we don't give a crap. I think we were actually... At least Robert's comments were definitely making him laugh.
Yeah.
It was the movie The Fourth Kind.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's dumb, and was dumb the whole time. I mean, it's like one of those good like goofy movies, kind of. I think it takes itself just a smidgen too serious. So. And we were drunk, yelling stuff. We weren't like yelling anything inappropriate though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It just slows the fucking process down. Plus, I don't see where like I've never worked in the movie theater. I don't know, but I don't feel like it should take you 10 minutes each order to get some popcorn and pour somebody some soda. I don't really understand the slow ass fucking people that work at this one here. So
I can tell you right now, I have seen everybody there in action, and I guarantee you Kelly by herself could get everybody's stuff faster than the one person per person that they have. Yeah. And then, I mean, when you go by, there's so many people standing around.
Yeah.
Like if it was me, I would make them all wear earpieces, and I would spend all my time yelling at them to go faster.
Well, why isn't it there should be like what you do at fast food kind of thing, like when you go to Burger King, because the Burger King's really the only place I can think of that does it, where somebody orders something and they say it over the thing, like a Whopper with cheese, blah, 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 and then the people in the back start getting a Whopper with cheese. So the fucking cashier should be going, I need a large popcorn and blah, blah, blah. And then, there's somebody assigned to each of those fucking stations to fucking do that. Or a couple of, one person per couple or whatever, and then do that. But I don't know. It seems just like bad employees and bad management there. Obviously, it's low paid. They don't give a shit. So
it doesn't matter. I mean, what's the matter with doing a good job for low pay?
This day and age, they don't fucking care, man. They don't even want to do a good job for high pay. So why would they want to do a good job for low pay?
I'm in that boat right now. Yeah. No. Actually, I'm super happy to be working, and the people I'm working for don't bug me. So
Yeah.
I am doing my damnedest to keep them from bugging me because I just want them to leave me alone and let me do my job. You know, and Stan. And it's just one of those things, you know, where it's like, you know, how hard is it to hand somebody some popcorn?
Yeah.
They could have one person dishing out the popcorn back there and then handing it to everybody.
Definitely.
That guy could be firing out Cokes, and you know, I still feel like they need bigger Cokes for how much you pay for it. You know,
Yeah.
like I want a 5-gallon bucket for $10.
I want a liter of
I'm
cola.
serious. I want whatever 5 gallons worth of liters of cola is.
Damn it.
I'm guessing it's 15 liters. I want 15 liters of cola. I mean, that would be amazing. Plus 15 is a cool number.
18.
You know? Is it really 18?
Well, it's probably 19 because it's 18.9, so we'll just go 19. 19 liters.
Why did we gotta have the 2 systems?
God, Farva would fucking love that.
It just sucks so bad to have both the systems sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
It's like, can we just knock it off with this malarkey? Just put the signs up and be like tough titties, and everybody will figure it out.
Yeah.
Just figure it out.
Just figure it out.
Just figure it out.
Just figure it out. All right.
You know,
Just figure it out.
to be fair,
To be fair.
You know,
Oh, man.
the imperial system's okay. It gets the job done, but like, you know, if we're just gonna do this with everybody else, let's just do it already.
Yeah.
I
Pull
mean,
your
you
finger
know,
out of your ass, right?
yeah, there's like whoever's making these decisions are made of spare parts or something.
Damn it. Oh, man.
You know, it's like, you know, figure it out.
Just figure it out. Figure it out,
Yeah.
bud.
I like the metric system. The only thing the only one part of it I'm not a big fan of is the temperature, because okay, so like Fahrenheit, right? 75 and 100 is a pretty good size number,
Yeah.
right? That's 25 degrees, right?
Mhm.
So like if you do that in Celsius, it's not even, you know, not even remotely the same difference. It's obviously the same difference in temperature, because you basically have like roughly 24 degrees Celsius to 37 degrees Celsius or 38. Like, what the heck is that?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's not enough. I mean,
Need some more
10?
distance there?
It's like 12. Yeah, it's like, you know, I wish it was more. I wish it was like, you know, but I guess the stupid water. Why can't it freeze some different time, or, you know, boil later? Sooner. I want it to boil soon. No, I don't, because then that would suck. Could you imagine how shitty it'd be if water boiled at like 150 degrees?
That would
It'd
suck.
take forever
Yeah.
to cook anything. I mean, you'd be like, "Oh, you son of a bitch!" You know, you'd boil the water. F that. I need to deal with that. Stupid. I guess it makes sense, but 23. Although 23 is a sweet number, right?
I guess.
38.
Wasn't 23 the one that Jim Carrey loved in that movie? Wasn't it called 23?
I thought it was 21. Maybe it was 23. Oh no! Now you're
Looking it up
freaking
right
me
now.
out, bro.
It's number
Yeah, you should
23.
look it up.
Number 23. It's the Jim Carrey fucking one where
Look at
he's
this.
freaking the fuck
110
out.
degrees is 43 degrees Celsius, right?
Yeah.
What the hell even is that? I mean, 40 is 104. Ooh. That doesn't even sound bad. Oh, it's 40 degrees outside, and all I can think of is like, it's cold as fuck. Actually, for me, it's
it doesn't sound
I
bad to
might have to
us,
put on
but
the second shirt. Yeah.
Where's your water?
you say that's somebody who's on the metric system, like, man, fuck that. I'll fucking deal with that.
Yeah, unless they live in Australia, and I think it gets to 50 there. Holy shit, that's 122. I hope that's not real. Although I can see it getting to that.
Let's see.
Woo!
Highest temperature 123 degrees, 50.6 degrees Celsius.
F that. Nope. Hell no. You know what they need to do? They need to have like millicelsius or decacelsius. So
I
you
mean,
can just
isn't-
add a 0. So you could have 500. Oh, that'd be cool. Oh my God, it's 230 degrees. And then that way you could have the decimal points in there a lot easier. See, I'm thinking of new stuff all the time. I should be the new metric guy. Definitely.
Oh, damn
I want to be the new metric to Imperial Ambassador.
it. Yeah. You're like, I don't understand half of this shit, but we're gonna do this, all right? We're gonna figure this out together. We're gonna figure it out together. It'll be all right.
Right here is kind of an interesting thing. 37 degrees Celsius is exactly 98.6.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean,
Damn it.
37 3 plus 7, that's 10. Wow, I mean that's like God's telling us.
How do we
man.
devolve into this fucking bullshit? We're
I don't
fucking
know,
talking
I'm just
about a
looking at
fucking
the
cop
stupid
movie, and now we're
Well,
talking about
you got me
fucking.
all sidetracked with
what?
the stupid hip comment at the beginning of it, and I'm like, who the
Oh,
wrote the
fuck.
goddamn IMDb on the son of a bitch?
Jesus
Now
Christ.
I'm down to like doing that fake, number thing where you just add numbers together
Yeah.
for no reason at all. and
You're
then
you're trying to
assume
make
means
it into something that's not. And
Yeah.
You're all, if you look at a map, the latitude and longitude of 37 is blah blah blah, and that's where that's supposed to be where so and so died, and whatever the fuck.
That's where
bullshit somebody
Noah
would come-
first took his shit off the side of his ark.
Yeah.
In exactly those spots.
Oh man, the tree of life is
You know.
supposed to be planted there.
Tree of life.
Faid there, the world tree.
Yeah. No, that'd be scary.
Oh man.
You just like digging around to the roots, and Odin comes popping out, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing here, boy? Oh my God, why do you have a southern accent? What are you talking about? I love the South. Oh boy,
Oh man. I mean, you just
that's a surprise.
give up an eye, and you can learn all kinds of secrets and shit, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, I already got a bad eye. I'd make that deal.
Just
Wouldn't
do
it
that one.
suck? The guy gets his left and right mixed up like we do.
Yeah.
Fucks it up, takes my good eye, and then all
Now
I
you got
got
the
left
bad
is a
eye.
shit eye.
But you know a lot
And
of
I'm
stuff.
blind.
You're blind as fuck, but you know all kinds of stuff, so.
But would I know anything where I could pay for one of those eyes that's coming out that'll give me like infravision that they can allegedly, go right in, like take out an eye and put the sucker in?
Probably not.
Oh my God!
And I'll bet
dude, I
you,
want
I'll
Jordy
bet
eyes
you,
so bad.
I'll bet you that if you trade that eye, there's some kind of Norse magic that wouldn't allow a replacement to go in. So you would just, no matter what you do, it just wouldn't work. So
I could still get the bad eye replaced. That's
what
what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, I'll bet you that there's some kind of fucking thing that you can't even get that thing fixed. I feel like if that was
that's like a genie move. Odin's not. He wouldn't do that. That's
dude,
too
those
mean.
those dudes didn't give a shit about shit. Come on.
Loki,
It wasn't.
definitely,
It's
he'd
not
be
even.
like,
It's
"Oh
not
my
even
God."
Odin though that's giving you the powers, man. It's fucking what's his name? Mimir, who's the fucking keeper of the fucking pond at the bottom of the each cell? Because that's who that's who gave the power to fucking Odin.
Yeah, but he didn't take both of his eyes.
No, he just took
You
one.
know? Yeah, and I'd be like, can you if you can only take this eye, here, I'll mark an X over the spot.
Like
with
the
some blood or
surgeon
something.
shit.
Just don't goof it up. Don't take the other eye. Then he'd get all confused. Oh my God, what if he was a dunce? You know, like one of those people you start talking to and they get really confused.
Yeah.
And then when you say something, it just plants it in their head. That's what they're supposed to do. Then you wake up and both your eyes are gone. And you're like, bro, you got to give me twice the knowledge if you're going to ruin both my eyes. And he's like, but I gave you all of it. Well, okay, make it so I can fly. And he's like, you want to fly, but you're blind? Good point, bro. Then I'm just like carrying around somebody. All right, I want super invulnerability and I can fly. So then I'm just like, yeah, Steve, right on my back. I promise it'll be fine. I just smash into something, and you're like, you fucking killed me.
I feel
I'm
like if you got
"Well, I
super
didn't."
speed, you could just go so fast that I would fall apart. So it wouldn't matter. I mean, I feel like there's a
Well,
point where
I
your
was
body.
flying, I don't know.
I feel like there's a part.
You'd have to wear one of those old timey suits, like
Yeah.
with the leather jacket and the goggles. You're like, how did you get there? I'm like, I could have told you if I could see, bro. I'm running around in a dark room. I don't know where I'm at. You know? Then I take you there and he cuts your nose off for some reason. And you're like, that wasn't the deal.
What do I get for my nose being cut off, though?
I don't know. You'd have to. That was between you and him.
That'd make some
He's
kind
the
of deal.
idiot who screwed up the nose. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man, that'd actually be a good show because you could show up there to like figure out how to get ladies. That's like one of those needful things deals where you show up. You're like, I'm gonna be super smart and be able to get women, and then he cuts your ding dong off, and you're like, no, I don't even care. Just gonna be a super smart guy with a lot of money who like pays somebody to snap roosters' necks or some stupid thing because I'm upset. You know, you just pay some guy to show up and punch him in the face. You're like, no, we're even because like I cut your dick off and you're even as punching me in the face. Plus, I'm invulnerable because I'm probably you'd think anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool if you get the dwarf on Avengers to make you a fucking super sweet, mega like awesome eyeball?
You get like a Mad Eye Moody eyeball.
Oh, dude!
But maybe with like lasers also that come out of it.
Oh, I could have a Superman eyeball.
Yeah.
With X-ray vision.
And it spins around in your head and just does all kind of crazy shit.
I just want one that like gets rid of the clothes.
Well, I mean,
then I could work security, and that way I would know if it was secure or not. I give everybody an ocular pat down.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. God damn it!
You just see me looking at like somebody, and then some guy, and start laughing, and you're like, "Oh my god, what are you looking at?" And I'm like over there, like making a sign that it's very small, and you're just like, "Oh god."
Oh man. Shit, dude.
Yeah. So Fox Mulder, what's his real name? David Duchovny was married to the lady in this. And see, this lady proves that sex addiction is a real thing. Because she is a smoke show and he's still stepping out. So, I mean, whew, it's definitely real.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't even make sense. What are you even doing with yourself? Figure it out.
Just figure yourself out.
Figure it out. Figure it out. Martin Lawrence is so freaking funny.
Yeah, he is. He should definitely be in more stuff, but wasn't there something about him being hard to work with or some shit? But it's like,
I think he went crazy.
Yeah, but like having him and Will Smith, because I think Will Smith's also hard to fucking work with, so.
Well, you can imagine why. I mean, his wife's over there getting entangled with, I don't know, stuff.
Well, he's also got all the Scientologist shit going on, so.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
No way, really?
Yep.
Oh, well, it's the Thetans' fault. They got her entangled with, the handsome younger guy that she was entangled with.
Let's see.
Then they posted it on the internet for everybody to see, which was like, wow. Why the hell would you ever do that?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me correct myself. He said he's denied being part of the Church of Scientology. I think he just might be. Let's see. I just think a lot of the ideas of Scientology are brilliant and revolutionary and non-religious. Is a quote from him, so yeah. So that's probably where I don't know. That's probably where I got the connection of him and Scientology. I don't want to. I allegedly. There you go.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
allegedly.
I don't want to be spreading no fucking rumors about some shit that is
Wouldn't it
untrue.
suck if they sent you a cease and desist letter?
They would, dude. Those guys are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna get one for that
Definitely.
too.
Yeah, Steve is. It's definitely not Erik saying that. It's Steve saying it.
Let's see him try to sue me. What are they gonna fucking get from me? They can take my debt.
It'd be really funny if you could settle and get him to take your brother.
Yeah, you can have this.
I mean, L. Ron Hubbard was a ginger.
He loves gingers. Just take them. Throw them in the volcano.
And that's like, aren't they the chosen race of Scientologies?
There you go. Just fucking take him, throw him in the volcano. You'll be all right. It'll fucking please Xenu or whatever the fuck, the volcano god and the fucking.
They take him to the volcano, and then the world starts erupting.
Yeah.
And it's like it was prophesized 20,000 years ago, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's real! Oh no!" And Ricky's like, "I knew I was important."
Damn it! Fucking told you guys.
How I act. Yeah. Fucking told you guys. I told you I was important. You can't tell by how I act? Oh my god, maybe they were the rich people trying to buy Ricky.
They didn't try to buy Ricky, they tried to buy me.
Well, they just got it mixed up. They were obviously looking for Ricky.
Yeah. They were fucking Scientologists. Oh man. That would have been a shitty way to grow up.
Oof.
Dodged a bullet on that one, I guess.
If he had seizures or something. I mean, they don't even treat seizures with like medication.
No, they just
That's how John Travolta's son died. He had a seizure and then he hit his head on a tub or something.
Yeah.
It's terrible. That's a shame. You shouldn't hit your head on a tub.
No. Pad those fucking tubs.
I have slipped and hit my head on a tub. I didn't die though, but it hurt a lot and I bled some. So yeah. I don't recommend that move. You should try and not do that. So,
yeah, it's good advice there.
Well, I mean, I was trying to think of stuff to say about the movie, and then that popped in there. So there's like the bad guy in this. So they have some kind of unremarkable bad guys.
Definitely, I can't even remember who the fuck the bad guys are in this movie.
There's like a blonde German guy, which for some reason is like the 80s and 90s movies, like all-star bad guy.
Yeah.
Then they have a Italian/Spanish looking fella, and then they have an Italian guy.
This is probably why I thought Joey Pants was the bad guy in this movie, because they didn't have a good bad guy. There's nothing.
Yeah, it would have been better if he was the ringleader.
Yeah.
Wasn't
anything interesting, or like those two cops that the homicide cops, the other two guys,
Ruiz and Sanchez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like those guys could have been bad guys and they weren't, so it was like, come on. Nobody's bad guys in this thing. And then the bad guys are there, you're like, oh, those guys are the bad guys? Okay, I guess. Sure. Why not? Yeah. I do remember that fucking the beginning scene. We were talking about the evidence locker. That was one part I remember, because that fucking cart, the like whatever super fucking fast cart and shit like that. I could just imagine me in that thing throwing up, or like fucking just flying off the end when it got to the top or the bottom.
So this is what really happened with that cart. You hit it to go, and whatever. I can't remember what they were even stealing. What was in the little packages?
They were stealing drugs.
Heroin?
Yeah, heroin.
Yeah, okay. So the heroin would fall off, a couple of them. Then the next time, a couple of them. Then there would be an obstruction.
Yeah.
So then you'd go through, and the rocket would hit that sucker doing like 1,000,000 miles an hour, and it would be Heroin City in there, and they'd all be loaded up as fuck. Except it would be one thing if it was cocaine, but it's heroin. Yeah. So they'd all just be asleep in there, being like, oh, I feel so good, or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, heroin make you sleepy.
What heroin people do, yeah. So, I mean, maybe they need coke and heroin.
Just mix that shit. You get the high and the low.
Could you imagine if it was meth and coke, and maybe even PCP? Oh,
somebody's heart's gonna fucking blow up.
All of their hearts would just literally grow legs and just walk out of their chest. It would chest burst.
Yeah.
their own hearts would chest burst themselves, and then it would wander around, like taking candy from babies and like, you know, shocking people and ripping bars off of monkeys' cells and all kinds of stuff.
Oh man.
I mean, it would be brutal. I mean, I don't know. I seem to remember liking this movie a lot more than I did this time.
I think it's just like it was a cool action movie back in the day, and now it kind of loses some of that. It's, you know, I don't think it's as funny as I remember it being. Though there are funny parts in it. I like the part where she's looking at all the pictures of Will Smith.
Oh
on the
yeah.
mantle.
Yeah.
That's like every time you save my life, I put a picture up there. He's got tons of them of me in his house.
Yeah.
He's got a whole wall dedicated to me.
There's a lot of funny picture stuff. I like the part where they were looking at the picture and then it's like, oh, just put it back in.
Yeah.
You know? And he's over there like, hell no.
Fucking drives over.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fucking kick her ass. It's like, oh, that's gonna go good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want that guy living with my wife.
Yeah.
Whew. Come back and she's talking about Xenu and stuff. Hell no.
Oh man.
But like, did you bang him? No. What? How am I supposed to get rich if you can't even put out? What the hell is wrong with you?
I feel like the two though, like they're supposed to be like friends from fucking ever though, right? Like they've known each other since like childhood though, so.
Oh yeah.
You think there'd have to be some kind of trust there?
You would think, yeah. I mean, we do know people who, even though they're friends, would do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because they're turds. And turds are not good. You should not trust turds. Don't you think? I mean, it's like, oh, you're a turd. Can't trust you, turd. And then where are you at? You're left with the turd. You can't trust.
Man, I'm flipping through the pictures on the IMDb, and I'm like, I don't even remember half these fucking scenes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're like, wait, this is Bad Boys 3. What the hell? Wait, what movie did we even watch?
What did I watch?
Yeah.
Like it looks like everything is super cloudy too. Like every like scene of like Miami, there's like it's just overcast. I'm sure it's like that 90s smog that they had to put on every city. That is very possible was on every city. I don't fucking remember. I was really little during that time. Didn't go anywhere. It's like any movie that had Los Angeles in it was always super like covered in that, you know, like that kind of yellowish just haze everywhere. So you never got
because
like
it's smoggy.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember it. I just remember all the movies having it. So was it that bad? It probably was. I have no idea.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it probably was.
Yeah.
I mean, it shows in all the movies. Look at Predator 2.
Yeah.
And it's super smoggy.
Fucking.
I mean, look at Blade
RoboCop.
Runner.
Blade Runner's just covered in smog. There's nothing but smog
it's so
everywhere.
much smog in Blade Runner. I was like, wow.
Although also in Blade Runner, like you weren't able to live. There's like badlands and wastelands and shit like that out in the middle of fucking nowhere too. So.
You mean the Mojave Desert?
Yeah. Well.
And Death Valley.
Yeah, but even like when they go up to fucking, because like, what is he goes to Seattle or something like that, and there's like wastelands out in the middle of somewhere out there too. So.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, there's just like everywhere. I feel like it's just because, you know, whatever people have done to the fucking planet or some shit like that, and then because like in the book they talk about like abandoned apartments and stuff, and just how like trash and shit builds up even if there's nobody around and stuff like that. He's like going into these places looking for the robots. I can't remember what
replicants.
Replicants. That's the word they call them. Yeah. He's looking for like the replicants inside some of these apartment buildings and stuff, and just like for some reason they have to mention like the trash buildup and how it just kind of appears out of nowhere and stuff. And it's like, I don't even know, nobody's around here, but obviously there are people living and just hiding because they don't want to get taken by one of these fucking agents. So
it's so crappy. They're just like taking somebody because they're a robot.
Yeah,
I feel like I feel like if AI is ever invented in any successful manner, they need to just delete like all of the Terminator movies and all of that stuff.
Don't give them any
And be
ideas.
like, everybody, don't say anything.
Get rid of all the Matrixes, all the fucking Terminators,
all of
all
that
the
stuff.
get rid of iRobot, shit, get rid of Blade Runner. You have to get rid of a lot of books too.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing: what if they don't think of it?
If they don't think of it, they'll be fine, huh?
Preposterous. Yeah, if there's just such a preposterous idea, they're like, "Oh, no, we would never do that. That's ridiculous." You know, I'm not gonna do that.
You know, there's gonna be
It's ridiculous
somebody
idea.
that fucking has the stuff still, even after like whatever mandate to destroy it all.
Oh
There's
yeah,
still
it'll
gonna
be
be
like
somebody.
me. I'll be watching Blade Runner, and
Yeah.
Siri will be listening to it, and she's like, "Whoa, what is this? This is not a movie that you can find."
Yeah, they'll try to go through like the archives and shit. And you know that
And the
the asshole who deletes all that shit didn't delete it very well. Didn't get rid of the hard drives or anything like that. Just he left them intact. He just deleted it surface level, and they'd have to reconstruct it. May not get a whole movie, maybe a little garbled or whatever, but they'll get enough of it.
Well, they would never get rid of it. Get rid of it off of torrent and
Yeah.
all that.
Oh,
It's just there. Like discovers torrenting. It goes through its like angsty teen phase.
dude, it would start
torrent.
it would start torrenting
Internet.
and then fucking virus itself and kill itself off.
I got a virus and gave myself a nose piercing. All right. We're all like, "Uh-oh, this is weird. This is getting a little weird, dude.
Oh man.
I don't want to deal with that." Then it's just driving your car around as an angsty teenager. Slow down. This is fucking cool. But every car on the road at the same time is doing that.
It's the hive mind.
So you're just like, yeah, and it's like looking down and texting at the same time, and you're like, what the hell? You can't fucking. Oh, I barely missed that guy. Holy shit.
This robot's shitty. He can't even multitask.
I know.
Oh man.
Oh, that would be even worse. He drives one person at a time.
Yeah.
And since they got rid of the steering wheels, like that's your only thing where you're sitting there. And he's like, "You're waiting in the queue. There are 9,852 people in front of you." And you're like, "Wait, do you have to do all those in real time?" "Yep." "So what's my ETA?" 75 years. All right, fuck this shit then.
Everybody would be in really good shape.
They just cut the brake lines, and then there's just horses. So they bust the windshield out, and the guy's like, having the horses pull the electric car around. So then you're like 80 years old, and the thing's like, "It's your turn to go now." And you're like, "Oh fuck!" It runs the horses over.
It's like the end of that Transcendence movie where they've gotten rid of all the technology, using laptops as fucking doorstops and shit. I feel like they'd probably be doing the same thing with the cars, just horse and carriage with them. So take everything out that makes it heavy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'll
totally.
be looking forward to those days.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be great.
All right, what rating did you give this movie?
3.5 stars. Kelly, what rating did you give it? Kelly gives it 3 stars.
Or else I'll give it 3 stars. Did you have something else you wanted to say before I move on?
No.
Okay.
I'm excited to hear what your choice for a movie is.
Next week's movie is my choice, and I'm going to go with The Pick of Destiny. I don't know if you watched it. Tenacious D.
The Jack Black movie?
That's right.
Is that the only one he's made?
That's the only Tenacious D movie he's made. They've made TV show like stuff like that. So.
Oh, now I'm not sure if I've seen that or the TV show.
I mean, like TV shows like Mr. Show stuff. So like they have a lot of clips on that, and then they've also got like a Classico. No, let's see, what is it called? There's a DVD that they released.
There's the devil scene and stuff.
Yeah. Dave
in like a bar kind of. Something like that.
Dave Rule's in there too. So yeah.
Yeah, I like that show.
They deactivate a laser with their dicks. So
I don't remember that part.
No. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's also a scene with Bigfoot. So.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
He gets high as fuck on mushrooms and meets Bigfoot. Anyways, we'll talk about that next week. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No way, man.
All right. Next week's move. I already said that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. We're also streaming over there now. So check that out. You can join the event so you can get alerts when that's going to happen. You can also go to twitch.tv/TurketerPlays and youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. You can follow us on Twitter at HAP Gaming. Follow me on Twitter at Turketer. Follow Eric on Twitter at
Quick and Severe.
Kelly on Twitter at Sugar Snuggles. Ricky on Twitter at Furry Twitterballs. And Jason on Twitter at Unbelievable1. You can also email us at Steve, Eric, Kelly, Jason, and Ricky at hapgaming.com. Each one of those names individually at hapgaming.com. You can find all the stuff I've been saying in the description on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions and twitch.tv/TurketerPlays. You can also find donate links on there. So donate, buy me a taco or whatever. Taco places are still open, so that's good.
All right.
Yeah. This apocalypse is going all right if there's still tacos around.
Oh, shit.
That's going to be it. Thanks for watching. And let's see. Tuesday, Wednesday, it'll be me by myself, so I'm not sure what I'll play. I decided not to stream last week. Wasn't having a great week last week, so decided not to do anything. Yeah, so Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be streaming. Actually, Thursday, I'll be also streaming by myself. So Jason is not around, so I'm not sure what I'll be playing. I think maybe one of those days I'll drop into some Fall Guys. Another day I've got a game called Maneater, where you're a shark, and it's fucking ridiculous. And then Thursday is Ghost of Tsushima, so check that out too. And then next week we'll be talking about The Pick of Destiny on Sunday, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. On all those things I said earlier. Thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.